What's up, Fight Fam? Coming to you with my first full-length boxing gear review. And in this review, I want to talk about the gloves that have become my favorite training gloves by far, the MK1 Select Lace-Up Boxing Gloves. Now, as a disclaimer, I do want to say that I am not sponsored by MK1, and they did not pay me at all to make this review. But MK1, if you are watching and you would like to sponsor me, feel free to reach out. Now, I will say I have become an affiliate of MK1, but only because I really like these gloves after using them. So on to the review. To start, I want to get this out of the way and say these gloves are a 5 out of 5 stars, and I would recommend them to anyone looking for a great all-around boxing glove at a great price. So the way that I will do this review is to break it into 5 parts: performance, comfort, quality, design, and price. I've also included timestamps in the description so you can skip to the part of the review that you would like to know more about. I'm starting with performance. One of the most important things in boxing training is protecting your moneymakers. And I can say that with these gloves, I have no worries at all about going all out on a heavy bag. Now, I have a 12-ounce pair of gloves, and the patent on them are thick enough to where I have protection, but not so much patent that I lose all feeling of my punches connecting on the heavy bag, if you get what I'm saying. One of my favorite features of these gloves is the wrist protection on the back of the gloves. There's a bit of a soft foam on the top and bottom with a stiffer foam in the middle on the back of the wrist. It's something that is really small, but we don't land every punch correctly, so every little bit of support helps. When I watched C-Squared Boxing Review, he talked about the angle of the knuckle and how it helped land in properly with the first 2 knuckles. And at first, I didn't quite understand what he was talking about until the point that I tried the gloves out. When hitting a bag, it's weird, but I definitely felt like it was easier for me to land with my first 2 knuckles rather than my pinky or some other part of my fist. Last thing with performance is I have no issues at all when it comes to hitting my thumb while punching. I've had this issue in the past with a few different pairs of gloves, but I don't have this issue with these, so I'm good to go. And now on the comfort. The fit of these gloves are perfect in my opinion. I will say the first time putting them on with my gauze wraps, they were a little too snug to the point where my fingers did start to get a little numb, but after one bag session, they loosened up and felt great. A big issue that I usually have with other gloves in the past is the hand compartments being either way too big for my hands and having a ton of space, or it would be so small and have no space at all. But after the first 1 or 2 wears of these, they were perfect. The inside liner of a glove is something that I never really thought about before, but after wearing these and then putting on my women's gloves to spar, I definitely felt the difference. It's a really soft and premium feeling material. Also, the gloves have a pretty broken in feel in terms of flexibility straight out of the box, which is great because if you ever had gloves that are not broken in straight out of the box, you get that feeling of your hands being constricted and stuck in place. And now on to the quality. Now the quality of these gloves feel like they are built to last, but I won't really know how long they'll last for another few months or so. Let me know down in the comments below if you would like a long-term review of these gloves after about 6 months of me using them. The leather on these gloves are really soft, which I really like because I've had other gloves in the past that have this really stiff or hard leather, and that's just a material that I feel like does not belong on boxing gloves at all. Also, all of the logos and stitches on these gloves are done really well. I've seen reviews where gloves have like very small things off, like the stitching on the X pattern on the back don't line up, but I don't have that issue with my pair, so I'm good to go. Also, when weighing these gloves, they've come in right at the designated weight of 12 ounces and are very well balanced. As you can see, when I hold them up either from the front of the glove or from the back of the glove, there's no sag at all. Now, on to the design of the glove. If you're anything like me, the way the gloves look is almost as important as the protection, which shouldn't matter at all, but it does. And I think winnings kind of set the standard for like this simple premium looking glove and these 100% match that standard. The logo is in 2 places on these gloves. The back of the fist has a full-size MK1 logo, and the bottom of the finger compartment has MK1 written on it. The grip bar in the middle has the weight of the gloves written on it, and all of the logos seem to be on really well so far. After about a month or so of use, I have zero pilling on my gloves anywhere the logos are. I also like the double stitching all around the glove because it really gives the glove more of a premium look, as well as adding to the quality of the glove. And last but not least, let's talk about the pricing. One of the most surprising things about these gloves, especially after trying them on, is the price. I mean, these gloves come in at $165, and I feel like majority of the time there's some type of promotion going on. Now, you can also use my code KeySessions10 to get 10% off anytime, and it also gives me a very small commission at no extra cost to you. This might be the best pricing glove for the caliber of glove that it is that I've seen so far, especially because standard shipping in the US on these gloves is free. You can also get custom gloves, headgear, cup. They even have some training stuff that you could go ahead and purchase at great prices, and I'm pretty sure the quality is very similar to these gloves. Now, overall, this is an amazing glove, and if you want some of the best quality for the best price, I would say get you a pair of MK1 gloves. And that is all I have for this review. If you have any questions at all, please drop them down in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in, and if you can, like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, keep grinding, keep training, and keep working on them techniques and fundamentals. It's your boy, Kenyon. I'm out.